Oh, no.
We rolling. Oh my God, it's like, see the lighting just makes you act up. Oh my God. Alright, so welcome to the Astro Podcast, first Astro Podcast. We got
Samori Williams.
And we got
Chad Stallworth.
And we got the boy Astro himself.
Yes, sir.
So for today's questions, y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Ready.
I don't think y'all ready, man. This finna get y'all canceled.
I don't know about all that, man. Cancel is crazy.
And personally, I believe that being canceled is a badge of honor.
Hey, who man did this?
We're gonna stop. We're gonna start off simple. First thing, it's not even a question. It's just nice guys. Nice guys.
I mean, okay, you don't want to be. I'm not telling you not to be nice, because being nice, I feel like that comes to the territory. You do nice things, you get nice things in return. But when you get to the point of what we all know as simping, that's when it becomes an issue.
Why you look at me a little bit, bro?
But
I won't expose you.
All right. Yeah, I think nice guys are cool or whatever, but like when you're like pursuing a girl, the nice guy act doesn't really work. Like the start of it works a little, and then you gotta like start being mean. I don't know why, it's just weird like that.
Nice guys is a complicated topic. You have gentlemen, which I believe that all men should be. Hold the door for your girl, pay for the dinner date, but make sure to have some boundaries. Don't let her walk all over you.
Word.
Just know what's up.
Word. I feel that. Can men and women just be friends?
You know what, I'm gonna start this off.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Okay.
I personally believe they can. I had a friend back in high school, but here's the issue, right?
What's this?
Someone gotta be not attractive. That's
Wait, you
the
said
only way.
what?
Not attractive. That's the only way it's possible.
I don't know about that one. Cause I had like a crush on my friend, and she was like bad. She was bad, not gonna lie. And then like over time, we like became like friends. And I just didn't see her that way anymore.
So you don't see her that way anymore?
Nah.
So you're
I mean, she's still bad, but like
y'all are friends then?
Yeah, we're friends.
Okay.
Exactly.
For me personally, okay. I'll say yes, we can. I feel like men and women can be friends, but I feel like again, boundaries have to be set. Like, let's just say
friends with benefits can't be doing that.
No, that's definitely not. But let's just say, for example, if me and my said friend, right, we're hanging out all day, whatever, that's cool. But you come back to my place. Don't come back to my house after 10 o'clock. You can't do that.
Can't do that.
Y'all were just friends though.
Even like y'all are just friends.
No, unless it's like a group thing or we hanging out. Don't be trying to spend the night in my room past 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's girlfriend times, or that's other time.
All right, we got pushing new Gen Z things on younger kids. Like, you know what I mean by that. I think I worded that wrong.
Examples like.
So like, that video you showed me about like, this girl like whispered "be gay" in her son's ear.
Oh yeah.
That type of stuff.
Yeah. So what he's referring to, we'll pull it up in like 3, 2, 1. Here.
Hey baby, it's a gay baby. Gay baby. Gay. Please be gay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that clip, I feel like it was terrible on so many levels. You know, it just shows the effect of. It just shows I don't know how to put it into words, but it was just terrible. I couldn't even look at it for that long. It was just
the corruption of general society.
Yeah,
today.
exactly. Perfect example. But yeah, I just don't.
Forcing their views on the kid.
Exactly, and people, they force it on children because they can't get it over to certain people. Let's just say people our age or older. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They're not reaching us, so they go for the children. You see what I'm saying? So that's where I feel like the disconnect is. Like, it's okay to believe in what you believe in, but when you try to force people into it versus letting them discover it on their own, I feel like that's where the disconnect is, especially at that such young age.
Most certainly. I used to live in the world, yes. Back in the day, I used to watch Beyblade, Innocent Life, SpongeBob.
But now kids doing TikTok dances everywhere.
Yeah. Kids are growing up too fast in the wrong way.
Facts.
Yeah. And I believe that all kids should just be kids, you know?
Facts. Have a free space to be children, you see what I'm saying? And also, like, touching on the whole TikTok situation, I feel like that's a whole, like, extra... I don't know if you have that as a question.
But you said what? You said what?
Just TikTok in general. Like, I feel like...
Oh, TikTok?
Because, I don't know if you guys noticed, but... Well, you guys probably know it, but TikTok has an age restriction. I don't remember...
For real?
Yeah. So, let me actually look that up. Hold on. But,
that's crazy.
Yeah, you have to be at least 13 years old. And we know for sure that there are people and kids younger than that on this app seeing things that they should not be seeing. Let's be real. We've just been scrolling.
For example,
yeah, exactly.
The daughter of Kim Kardashian.
Daughter of Kim. Bro, I don't even get into stuff like that. I don't even like know like kids.
Remember her and Ice Spice on TikTok?
Yeah, and I mean I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't really know too much on that one for me to say anything. But just in general, I feel like you need to be, especially with your children, I feel like we need to protect their minds, just like, because they're exposed to too much. You know, from what, let's just say what parents talk about in front of their children, what they see on the internet, what they hear in terms of music and everything, that's already one thing. But I feel like if we need to cut it off at a certain point. Like, yo, I don't need my child, or I don't want, I shouldn't allow it. It doesn't feel right with me to allow a child at this age to see or hear or, you know, say certain things. You see what I'm saying? I feel like the boundaries that we had growing up, I feel like we had that, you know, need to be set and put back in place, because people are just too no bars, no handles, you know. So it's like
the internet. It's just the internet in general, bro.
Yes.
So I was like thinking about this question. So like, if we were like to go back in time, like, would you like erase the internet or would you keep it? Because like it helped us so much, but like it's harming us.
I would keep it.
You keep it?
I would keep it.
Even if, like, from all the body
I would keep it.
Okay, so quick side question, right? So for each y'all, right, including me last, how would you raise your son and daughter?
Who's going first?
I mean, okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
So I'd raise them like the normal way. They do something bad, they gonna get a spanking for sure. But like speaking on the internet, they're not getting phones until like, I say like middle school, 8th grade. I feel like middle school, 8th grade is when they should get a phone, just to stay in touch.
And then, you know, touching it on that, I feel like it was important, you know, for us to, like, well, I felt like growing up, I wanted a phone.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know? Yeah. But I feel like the main purpose behind my mom or, you know, my dad giving me a phone was to, you know, in case of emergencies. Yeah, the pluses came with it. But the purpose of it was in case of emergencies. If I needed something, or I was in trouble, or I just needed to talk to them, I could call them.
I mean, it's still like that.
Yeah, but I feel like we need to have different devices for that. You know, because I don't want, you know, if you understand what I mean. I feel like, I know there's probably, you know, stuff like that, but, you know, so that's what I feel like. But the question was, how would I raise?
Yeah.
Okay,
so your children. Yeah.
So with my I'll start off with my daughter. I feel like I would raise her to, you know, not only give value and respect herself, I feel like, but respect herself enough not to do certain things. You see what I'm saying? You know, especially later on in life. Hey, I know that it's not a good representation of me if I go out with not saying, you know, people can do what they want, right? But when I go out with my friends and I do certain things that, you know, in your heart of hearts, you know it's wrong, I feel like I would raise my daughter to, you know, recognize that, hey, this is a bad representation of me. You see what I'm saying? Even with certain stuff that she dresses, like, you know, wears and stuff like that, I want her to be presentable. I want her to be, like I said, respectful. I want her to recognize her value. I want her to just know that, you know, she always has a, you know, place to come back to, you know, in open communication for me and her mother, you know, stuff like that.
Okay.
In terms of my daughter, I would keep her off the social media until at least she's 16 years old.
16?
Yeah.
Why 16? Why so old?
Maturity reasons, you know.
I mean, I heard girls mature faster than boys.
Physically. they start puberty faster.
Not mentally.
I think it's equal mentally.
And then, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off,
Yeah,
but I don't know from my personal, visual experience. I don't know if that's true for everybody. I doubt it is, but let's just say if we, put a restriction on for too much. Let's just say, for example, like
they're gonna say like getting out of hand. Like
they're
once like going behind your back.
Yeah, once they get access to whatever it is you're withholding from them for overly withholding it from them, they're gonna go over it. Like they're gonna overreact.
Just
but like
that.
they're gonna go to school and they're gonna see like their friend. They're gonna be like, wow, you have Instagram, Snapchat, all this. I want that, and then it's gonna go downhill from there.
Well, you can have books to their life.
Books.
Yes. TV shows. Ones that I recommend.
Yeah, our generation's TV shows were the best. I don't want to hear anything, but yeah, sure.
Mm.
Because especially now, like TV shows now, it's just crazy. Like, okay, like I said again, you are free to do what your sexual preferences are, whatever the case is. But again, when you force that on children, for example, I don't know the name of the show, but they were essentially, right, there was a daddy no, I won't even use that as example. I would use this one, right? So there is a whole bunch of farm animals, and I'll send them the clip so you'll see it too.
Well, my heart says that the way I feel most myself is to go by the name Fred. That's because I'm non-binary, and Fred is the name that fits me best. And I also use they and them, because calling me a she or a he doesn't feel right to me. Oh, I didn't know that.
But there's a whole bunch of farm animals, right? And they walked up to one of them, and they're like, "Hey, identify as non-binary." And it was a little cow, and like it just didn't make any sense. Like, why are you putting that in a kid show? Like it come on, people. I don't know.
So what you're saying, like they should just keep it simple, like I like man, woman, blah, blah.
Yeah, and not even that. It's a kid's show. Like SpongeBob didn't have any of, like, for example, SpongeBob
wasn't on anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I had Sandy Cheeks, but that was about it, and even that was rarely touched on.
Yeah, and then another example was, let's just say, Dora Diego. Everybody knows those.
Yeah.
They didn't have any sexual advances or stuff like that in it. You see what I'm saying?
Weren't they cousins?
Well, yeah, they were cousins, but and they had a couple specials.
This is so off topic, but I feel like SpongeBob made me move brain cells.
Yeah, it was one of those shows. Yeah,
I was like, this is annoying. I can't watch this.
Yeah, my mom, she did turn it off, and she was like,
Hey, it was the best show on Nickelodeon, in my opinion.
What?
I can't even remember what was on Nickelodeon.
Fairly Odd Parents was a go.
That was so
Danny
much
Phantom.
better. I think that was so much better.
I don't think Danny Phantom was on when I was there. Because did it end early?
No.
What year did it end? Or grade? What grade were you in when it ended?
I have no idea, but it was still on when I was, I think, last time I saw it had to have been like in 9th grade. It came on TV.
Grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just never saw it. I don't know.
I barely watched that show.
It was good though. Danny Phantom was good. Intro was tough.
But another thing about the restrictions, right? You said something about if you put too many restrictions, they'll try to rebel regardless.
Yeah.
See, it's just like laws, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you put down laws, the people have to understand the laws. So if you have restrictions and you tell the person why the restrictions are there, why it's better to keep them there, they may actually self-enforce it onto themselves.
But you still got those people robbing banks, doing this, doing that.
Because they were taught morals. If you teach your children morals, it won't be hard for them to stay off social media. It will be light.
Yeah. Okay. I agree.
Is social anxiety more extreme than it was back in the day?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Why y'all say that?
I think I have a good idea.
Go ahead.
I think the media has put it into our heads too many bad examples of how social interactions can go wrong. When you approach someone, when you approach someone, you assume a certain thing to happen because that's what you saw in the media, and you get scared and you back out of it. But before then, right, people just tried out social interactions for fun. There was no scare behind it. Like you could be scared of talking to a certain person, and you know nothing about them.
But they would still do it because they don't have like those
Yeah, the fears aren't in place.
Yeah. Okay. What was your reasoning?
Can I have the question one more time?
It was, is social anxiety more extreme than it was back in the day?
Yes. Because everybody's concerned on how people view them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like your image is important, but I feel like people they overindulge in it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I won't, and I do it myself. I'm gonna be honest. I do it myself. Like I won't I won't post something that I'm afraid of. Oh, somebody might say this, or they might not like this.
Part in your hair, but they're not even going to notice that.
Exactly. And I feel like it's even more so for women though. Like I feel like they indulge in that too, especially like they
because like all these women on the TikTok and whatever, they're like 10 out of 10 out of 10s, and that's like not actually the fact.
Keep in mind how it's really self-imposed. Like you go on the media, right, and every male character is this big buff guy, tall as fuck, and we don't put those expectations on ourselves.
And it's so different now. Like when you think back in like the day, and like the mom would like go downstairs, you still playing that game, but like now they're making money from that and like whatever. But like back then, you couldn't really make money. And now you have all these streaming apps where you can like stream your game. People are interested in that stuff. It's just crazy. Times are changing.
Yeah, because people can actually put time and effort into gaming and stuff like that, and make a whole career out of it.
Exactly.
So
like whatever that blue haired dude, you know what I'm talking about. He was like ninja.
Oh yeah, ninja.
Why can women body shame men, but men can't body shame women?
One more time the question.
I said, all right. Why can women body shame men, but men can't body shame women?
I feel like it's the times we live in now, and just like what is socially acceptable. It's socially acceptable for like, let's just say a woman to say, oh, that man has a small penis, right? Now if we say, hey, that girl is, I don't know, she's too skinny, it's an issue. You see what I'm saying? Or that girl's too big, or that girl's too fat, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an issue because, I don't really know why. If you reach to the end of the video and you haven't subscribed, what are you doing?
Yo, if you don't subscribe, I know where your family is. I'm gonna work them around. Subscribe to Astro with the Star.
Nah, don't connect me with that, bruh.